So yesterday we solved equations. Today is quite a bit easier because we're just testing numbers to see if they are true. For example, let's say I have this equation. So I have 3x plus 4 equals 5x minus 8. Give me a number between 1 and 10.
5.
5. I heard 5. The question is 5 a solution to this problem? There are two ways that we could figure this out. What are the two ways that we could figure this out? What's one way?
Substituting the x for 5 and doing the math.
Substituting x for 5 and doing the math. Jaden, did you have a different way?
I was thinking that you would do something similar to what we were doing yesterday.
Just solve it, right? And see if the answer is 5. Okay. There's danger in doing it the second way. What's the danger in doing it the second way? What is the danger, Tricia?
You could probably mess up in your math.
If you mess up in your math and you get the wrong answer, x might very well be 5. And you don't know. So today we're going to do it with substituting. Now, if you want to brute force solve it and see what x equals, that's totally fine, but we're going to do it the substituting way. So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put a 5, okay? So I have 3 times 5 plus 4 equals 5 times 5 minus 8. Now, Royce, what does order of operations tell me to deal with first?
The symbols in the parentheses.
Do I have any parentheses? I mean, I kind of have there because I'm using them for multiplication. But do I have math going on the inside of parentheses? No. Might you tomorrow or today on your assignment? You might on your assignment. You do the math in the parentheses first. In fact, I know for a fact you do. What do I do next, Royce? What does it say? What does the E stand for in PEMDAS? Exponents. Are there any exponents? Nope. And then what's next? What's the M and D? Do we have multiplication and division? We do. So we're going to do that first. So what's 3 times 5, guys?
15.
15. 15 plus 4 equals, what's 5 times 5?
25.
25 minus 8. What's 15 plus 4?
19.
19. I think Emma's the only one who is awake today. What's 25 minus 8?
17.
17. Does 19 equal 17? Is 5 a solution to this problem? No, 5 is not a solution. Do we know what the solution is? We don't. I do. But we don't know what the solution is. Okay. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Let's do another one. I have another one written down. This time, I'm going to have 4x minus 5 equals 3 times x plus 2. And I'm not liking this marker, so I'm going to change markers.
Is that one dead?
What was that?
Is that one dead?
It's dying. I'm not liking it. I probably need to throw it away. So let's test to see if x equals 11. Okay? Now, everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put an 11. So I have 4 times 11 minus 5 equals 3 times 11 plus 2. What do we have on this problem that we didn't have on the other problem? What do we have, Tricia?
We have parentheses.
We have parentheses. Boys in the corner, Eli, go sit by Boston, and Ty, go sit by Emma. I'll come up with a new seating chart today. You guys are no longer together. I can't fight over you anymore. Okay? So, I have some parentheses going on that I need to deal with before I deal with absolutely anything else. So I have 4 times 11 minus 5 equals 3 times, what's 11 plus 2? 13. Okay? So what is 4 times 11? 44. So I have 44 minus 5 equals, what's 3 times 13? 39. What is 44 minus 5?
39.
Does 39 equal 39?
Yeah.
So is this true?
Yeah.
Yes. X equals 11. Now on your assignment, you're going to be asked to figure out as many solutions as you can, or as many equations as you can for x equals 3. Okay? What are some strategies we can use to write our own equations? If we know what x is. Your equation has to satisfy x equals 3. Can it be as complex as you want it to be? Mm-hmm. In fact, I want you to have some fun with it. So what are some strategies we can use if we know what x equals 3? You guys are going to write it yourselves. Do you want me to show you how I do it when I'm writing equations? I actually just put in the number 3. Give me numbers.
4.
So I'll say 4 times 3. Give me another number.
47.
Minus what?
47.
Minus 47 equals, okay, what's 4 times 3 minus 47? Wow, Jaden did this to us, blame her. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12. What's 12 minus 47, Jaden?
A lot.
It's
negative
negative 35, okay? So this side of the equation needs to equal negative 35. Well, I know how to do that easily. So I can say negative 11 times 3, which is negative 33, minus 2, right? But then I take all of those 3's and I replace them with x's. Do I have an equation where the solution is x equals 3? And do we know it works?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I write equations, guys. Unless I want something that's a fraction. If I want something that's a fraction, I just put down a bunch of numbers and it ends up being what it ends up. But if I want it to be a pretty number, I actually start with the number in there and then I erase it and put in an x. So that's a strategy that you guys can use. You're not allowed to use my equation. You're also going to see if you can figure out something that has no solution. Are there equations that do not have a solution?
Yes.
Yes, there are, okay? I'm gonna let you guys play with that and wrestle with that a little bit. You're gonna have to figure out one equation that has no solution. Because if it is possible to have an equation with no solution. For example, do you guys want me to show you one? X plus 2 equals x plus 5. Okay, let's try to solve this. I'm going to subtract x from both sides to get them together. What's x minus x?
0.
And I'm left with 2. What's x minus x?
0.
And I'm left with 5. Does 2 equal 5?
No.
Does that have a solution?
No.
So there's an example of one. Can you use this one on your assignment?
No.
You cannot. Okay, so that's an example of one where the x's all go away and you're left with 2 equals 5, which isn't true and it doesn't work, okay? So today's a lighter, easier day than yesterday. I think you guys deserve a little bit of a break. You worked really hard yesterday and then we can do